guys! First of all, I can't remember if I mentioned it yesterday, but I have so many videos that I just haven't edited yet because I keep filming them and then just not editing because I'm still working on the personality one, which I'm almost done with, I think. I'm hoping by the end of today that will be done because once that one's cleared out of the way, I can get on with everything else. But at the moment, I'm a little bit stressed because I'm worried about timing with days, but it should be fine. Now, something I definitely mentioned yesterday is that I watched Les Miserables, the all-star staged concert last night, and my goodness was it incredible. I was lucky enough to get to see it in September last year. It was the best thing ever, but to get to rewatch it, because you get to notice different things and it's just so good. We bought it on DVD, so I am thrilled that we have it now for forever. But oh my goodness. Also, the thing I always find is it's such a shame, for me at least, I always feel like it's such a shame when I see a show and I love it, but then I never really get to see it again, especially if it ends the run and it never comes back, or it will come back in the future, but it's not back at the moment, and there's sort of no way of reliving that. I think I told you guys, but when I first went to see Les Miserables on stage, I think it was 2014, I went to see it, I loved it. 2 days later we went to see it again because I just loved it so much and I wanted to re-experience it. But usually I can't do that. I was very lucky I got cheap tickets there and I got to see it again, but it's not something that you usually get. Now, obviously, watching it on DVD, it's not the same atmosphere, it's not the exact same, you don't get the power of the music. I mean, the music is still very powerful, but it's not the same. But especially having seen it and then getting to relive it, I knew what it all felt like, so I got to almost relive it, which I wish I could do with every show. Especially, I don't know why this one's in my head so much, but at the moment I'm just thinking with company, because I watched it in London at the end of February, I think, last year. So it was the gender bent cast, and it was so phenomenal. Well, because I hadn't heard of it before, I knew nothing about it, so it was all new information, and I was trying to sort of understand the story whilst listening to the songs, whilst watching everything that was going on. And I loved it, don't get me wrong, but it was just a lot of information, and I just wish I could re-experience it and sort of just take my time with it and enjoy it a bit more. But in general, I just wish I could always do that. Sorry, I just got really distracted because there's these birds that are flying in like a perfect V formation. And it's so beautiful because they're flapping their wings at the same time. Sorry, I should not get so distracted. Anyway, I highly recommend buying it, and just phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. I wish every show released a DVD. I'd be broke though. But one of the things we were talking about after we finished watching it is that it's just so crazy that all the theatres in the West End and Broadway are shut. It's just completely dark. And it's just so crazy because I was talking about it with my mum and she was saying she can never remember a time in history where that's happened before. And it's just like incomprehensible that that can happen, that the world has just stopped, and it breaks my heart. And I'm just praying that stuff reopens soon, although again, as always, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I feel especially bad for the theatres or the shows that have to close early, or the people who are not going back to roles. Like, I know Carrie Hill Fletcher probably won't get back to her Fontaine role, and I'm sure there's plenty of others. I just know that she's probably not going back. I don't really know about anyone else. And I just feel so awful for everyone. It's so heartbreaking. Anyway, on that jolly note, I'm going to end this video. I'm sorry. I just really love theatre and I want it to come back. And it will. It will come back because musical theatre is persistent. Okay,